Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Raw. What y'all think about Monday Night Raw? Leave y'all comments down below. It was to me, it was a solid show. We got upcoming stars to the roster. We got people coming from SmackDown over to Monday Night Raw. And let's just see where we go from here. I just want to see where we go from here, man, because they got to cook. They got to cook, man, because it's just been a down time for WWE, and I'm ready for the uplifting now. We ready for the uplifting. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your Monday Night Raw review. So Obafemi kicks off the show, and now he got to tell us it's the ruler is here. Making me think, like, did Brock Lesnar supposed to win that match? Because Obafemi gave him the salute on his way up the ramp. He gave Brock Lesnar the salute. So did Brock Lesnar call an audible mid-match? Did he call an audible? Because I was thinking they're going to let Brock win and him and Oba run it back. And then they get 1-1. Then they, do the tiebreaker match. But Brock Lesnar is finished. Shouts out to Brock Lesnar. Thank you, Brock. Kabuki Warriors got a video promo on EO, so they're about to continue the anime story. We get Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors, which was Rhea Ripley last time on Raw, supposedly, allegedly. Allegedly. But if Io Sky almost broke her neck again. What's up with Io Sky, man? She slips off the ropes. She been doing this for a minute now. Like, she can put up a nice match, but she always either slipping or about to break her fucking neck. And that's what happened on Monday Night Raw. She almost broke her neck doing the suicide dive. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky picks up the win with Io pinning Kyrie, and I guess that was a get back from last week. Penta was backstage talking to Adam Pearce. Javon pulls up and says, he here, he ain't going nowhere, he's here. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he had to say at that moment until Ethan Page pulled up. Adam Pearce makes the match with Ethan Page and Javon Evans. Americanos came out and they just wanted to talk shit and dance. CM Punk comes out, and all we need to know is Cody showed up looking like the Terminator with his eye fucked up. You know how the Terminator eye got fucked up and you can see his skull and shit? That's how Cody was looking, modern day Terminator. But CM Punk has an open challenge for the title of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes gave him the word. Anytime you want a challenge for the title, just let me know. So he has an open invitation for the WWE Championship. Finn Balor has a video promo on JD. Then we get the matchup with Ethan Page versus Javon Evans. And just like I told y'all, Javon needs to overcome a major obstacle. Rusev interfered in the match, causing Javon the match with Ethan Page winning. Now Rusev attacked Javon Evans after that. Penta comes out and help, but Ethan shoves Penta off the top rope and give Rusev the advantage. Now, this looks like a fatal four-way coming. It looks like a fatal four-way coming with Rusev, Penta, Ethan Page, and Javon Evans. With Ethan Page making a major notice for himself. He pull up, challenge for the IC title, says right off the bike. Right off the bike. He's going after the IC title. So this is looking like we heading for a fatal four-way. I wouldn't mind Rusev capturing the title later on. Like Penta can retain in a fatal four-way. Then Rusev capture the title, and Rusev being Javon Evans' obstacle for him to win that title. And then we run to Ethan Page and Javon back. Judgment Day arrives, and we see Austin Theory talking to Maxine Dupree in the background. Now, they've been teasing this and teasing this and teasing this. I think they're going to pull the trigger when Theory and Logan defend their titles. They next title defense, Maxine Dupree will show up and help them retain the titles. Danhausen pulled up, and this was not your normal Danhausen segment because the smoke was interfering with him. He couldn't really get what he wanted out because of the smoke coming out of the truck. Maybe they shouldn't have did that, but he only had one shirt this time to throw to the crowd, and that was it for Danhausen. Judgment Day comes out, and Liv Morgan does her all-time statement. Sol Ruka pulled up on her, and Adam Pearce makes the match. Sol Ruka versus Liv Morgan. So Ethan Page makes a major debut. Sol Ruka makes a major debut after WrestleMania type shit. And she puts up a good match with Liv Morgan. It was a good match. But Judgment Day family tries to help. That didn't work. Soul takes them out. And Zarya takes out Soul, which Liv Morgan capitalizes for the win, retaining her. Well, it wasn't a title match, but Liv Morgan picks up the win over Sol Ruka. But it was a nice display for Sol Ruka. The Vision comes out, and Paul Heyman shouts out to Brock Lesnar, take him out of the now, put him in a forever situation. Braun Breaker comes out, Seth Rollins attacks, they jump Seth Rollins, Street Profits return, takes out the Vision, leaving Seth and Braun Breaker to fight each other, and Braun puts down Seth Rollins in the end. JD gets a video promo on Finn Balor. Then we get Finn versus JD McDonough, which was a nice match. It was a nice display for JD. And Finn Balor picks up the win with Dirty Dom attacking Finn Balor afterwards. So this is not over with. Finn Balor will be in the Judgment Day Vortex. Yeah. Gunther got interviewed backstage, and LA Knight pulled up on Gunther. Said that's an L to him, and you put an A in it, but you still ain't the Knight, because it can only be one LA Knight. Oh boy, this guy is good. He's good, man. He's good. But looks like we're going into a LA Knight and Gunther program. But Gunther did say the favorite will be to be in a world title situation. But hold up, Gunther. Hold up. Wait till the end. Wait till the end, Gunther. So Rhea and Io were talking backstage saying their goodbye. Then Rhea Ripley walks past Liv Morgan and say, see you soon. And Rhea Ripley says, hope so, type shit. So, will Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley still be title holders at Crown Jewel and face off with each other? That's what it's looking like. I can already see Roman still got the title, Cody still got the title, and they face off at Crown Jewel for their third match. Speaking of Roman comes out with the Usos. He said he missed this shit. He missed this bloodline shit. But y'all are not my henchmen. Y'all will represent me as family, as blood. And right when they were throwing up the warrants, out comes Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu says, I need that. And this is a good move for Jacob Fatu, because I was wondering what we was doing with Jacob Fatu after Drew McIntyre. And we already got Trick Williams. So yeah, Fatu can move over to Raw because he's a hot commodity. And he challenged Roman for the title. Say he need that. He even need that Rolex Roman got on his wrist, which Jacob Fatu can go buy plenty of Rolexes, but for some reason he wants Roman Rolex, right? He don't want to be tribal chief. He just wants the title and everything that comes with the title. Now Roman did not. Usually Roman will downplay somebody. He don't care who you is. His cousin, family, brother. He don't give a fuck. he'll downplay you if you challenge for that title. But this time Roman gave leeway. Only thing he said was, can you hold the burden that come with this title? And he gave Fatu his grace. He gave him his grace. And they'll see each other next Monday. So we'll have a face-off with Roman and Fatu again next Monday. And yeah, it's good that Roman gonna be showing up a little bit more. Of course, he needs the bloodline, because when he's not there, they can carry the torch for him. But he acknowledged Jey Uso. He acknowledged. He didn't acknowledge Jimmy, but he did acknowledge Jey Uso. But Jimmy needs his recognition. Jimmy needs his recognition. I said this need to be the year of Jimmy Uso, but it looks like he's gonna be following behind Roman again, and going after tag team gold instead of singles gold. Which I don't like that, but let's just see how this shit play out. Let's see how this play out, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down in the comments. I be the main event, and I catch you all in the next main event. Peace.